Hello everyone, Director K here, and welcome back to a brand new video. So, I just spent most of my money. I had around 2.7 mil, now I'm only at 2.6 mil, on a Netherwork Pouch. Now, the Netherwort Pouch's ability is Netherwort Storage. So it allows you to place Netherwort in the pouch, which then allows you to automatically plant Netherwort on a row of soul sand. Now, Netherwort is kind of a crop. However, it's very annoying to place. So I have a full inventory of Netherwort here. Let me just show you. Yeah, it's very annoying to place. It's just like it's not very fun. So I bought this, and yeah. So let's do that. The Netherwort pouch is empty. Left click it to add it.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say?
I just got scammed. Okay, did I show you the Minion Platform? Yeah, I redid the Minion Platform. Previously, the Minion Platform was down there, but I needed space for a really big Sugarcane Farm. So, yeah, now we have this really big Minion Platform. As you can see here, I have a Mithril Crystal, which increases the rate of which minions work by 10%. So, yeah, that's there. I have these archways and available slots for other minions that we might place down if we unlock more minion slots. Currently, we only have 11, and those are being taken up by Mithril, Cobblestone, Redstone, another Redstone, Gold, Wood, more Gold, Emerald, and Snow. The reason I'm doing this is Snow is very profitable for money. Emeralds I need for the collection, because if you can see here in the Emerald collection, then there is the personal bank item recipe, which and also like an upgrade that allows us to access our bank remotely. Gold is also for money. Wood is for wood collection, because I want to get this large storage recipe that will allow our minions to place down their just a little they'll be able to place down more. Mithril for Mithril collection, because I want a beacon, and Redstone for Redstone collection, because then I can unlock more slots for the accessory bag. Anyways, yeah, so that's basically the platform, and let's get to the main thing that I've done this episode. So if you go into the forest, there's the big forest. There's actually a left village up here for who knows why. On this little pond, there is a fairy, and this fairy. The story is actually kind of dark. Basically, so there was a race of fairies, but then they got wiped out, for who knows why. And this is the last of the fairies, and they want to find the souls or corpses of the citizens, and then they want to bring them back to the fairy in exchange for stat boosts. Now, 5 fairy souls for some permanent stat boosts, but the reason I didn't record putting in the stat boost or finding all the fairy souls just scattered around the place was because it was very boring. Like it was very boring. Like so you see, I had to go find this place, get this fairy fairy soul, then go up, then go up, and then grapple hook over here, then risk my life going down this water stream. I'm not gonna die doing an example. In short, it's just not very entertaining content. Can I tell you what is entertaining content, however? Five fairy souls. Okay, so let's see how much stats we have. This is my set of farmer boots. This is what I'm normally going to be wearing. Alright, so let's see how much stats we have. Over 1,398 health, 200 mana. Alright, let's see. So, 1,398 health points, 206 defense, 266 speed, 38% crit damage, crit chance, which is how often we will do a critical hit. Crit damage, how much, when we do a critical hit, how much damage that critical hit will do. 98 intelligence, 220 mining speed, 21% sea creature chance, so when we're fishing, there's sometimes sea creatures that we can fish up, and so we have 21% chance to fish up those. 21 magic find, which is how often we will get exclusive loot from mobs. 19 pet luck, which is how often any pets that we have active will do their stuff. Ferocity, I don't fully understand. Ability damage, I don't fully understand. Mining fortune, which is how often we get extra loot from mining. Farming fortune, and that's 95. Farming fortune, how often we get extra loot from farming, which is 84%. And foraging fortune, which is 44%. And that is how often we will get how often we wood. Alright, let's see how much stats we have without any armor on. Alright, yeah, that's pretty decent. So we have over 1,000 health at all times. That's pretty decent. I'd say that was worth it. There are some fairy souls that I didn't manage to do. If we go to our quest log, our fairy souls, I've gotten all the ones in the Deep Caverns, Blazing Fortress, Hub, Gold Mine, Jerry's Workshop, the End, the Park, the Farming Islands, Dwarven Mines, the Dungeons Hub. However, the Spider's Den, there's this place in the Spider's Den where I tried to get the fairy soul that I knew was there, but the spiders in there are so overpowered. They're so overpowered. Like, I just died. I just instantly died. There was nothing I could do about it. So I eventually gave up after like 40,000 tries. And then there is also the miscellaneous, which it's possible to get 3 extra fairy souls from fishing. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then there are also these things called dungeons. Now, dungeons are I can just fast travel. This is the Dungeons Hub. Now, the Dungeons Hub is basically just a place where you can prepare for dungeons. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. You can prepare for dungeons here. And dungeons, if we click on Mort the Gatekeeper, there are different floors. So there's entrance, which is kind of like the preview or just how to play. The floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, and it goes all the way up to floor 7. And the higher the number of the floors, then the harder will be, but also the better loot there will be. So, that's that's the general gist of it. So, however much stuff currently I don't have enough stuff to do dungeons. I don't have very much. The only weapon I have, or my main weapon, is a spicy aspect of the N. And I think if I were to do dungeons with this weapon, I would have to reforge it to warped instead of spicy. Um, so, uh, so I would have to make it warped instead of spicy, and that would cost around 10 million coins, which I only have 1.6 million. So the way that I have been getting coins is with a sugarcane farm that I made. So I'm going to I'm going to quickly sell all of this netherwort. So I made something called an infinite sugarcane. Now, the infinite sugarcane farm is if I can find my right there we go. Is that so it's this and so I just go around farming the sugarcane. The way the sugarcane farm works is that there's this really, really long strip of sugarcane, and then there's water on the sides, which allows the sugarcane to grow. And then once I get to the end of the strip, then it's something called a maze design where it goes and loops around, and so it ends up going like near, 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 near. And and basically, so it kind of loops around, and anyways, so I have something called a personal compactor, which makes it so that once I get the required materials to craft something in my inventory, it will automatically craft the given thing, and I have it set to enchanted sugar. So I can pretty much just farm this thing instantly because all the sugarcane will disappear and become enchanted sugar. Now, therefore, I can get enough enchanted sugar, and over time, I get enough enchanted sugar to make enchanted sugarcane, which sells for around 70,000 coins on the bazaar. And so one full harvest of 3 layers of sugarcane farm will give about 500,000 coins. So, and of course, by the time I finish the 3rd layer, it takes so long to farm that the 1st layer will already have fully regrown. And so you can see where this is going. I just farm it, and then by the time I get to the end, that's already regrown, and then that's already regrown, and then that's already regrown, and then that's already regrown. And basically, so I can farm it infinitely. And so that's how I've been making money. I've just been, what I've been doing is I've been reassigning my attack/destroy button to the space bar, and then the jump button to the normal attack button, and then so when I'm tap the space bar, it says that I'm tapping the left mouse button, but instead I am actually tapping the space bar. And so eventually what I can just do is I can just do this, and so I'm holding down the space bar even though up here it says that I'm not. So that's how that works, and so that's generally my new money making strategy. With the Netherwort Pouch, I was planning to make a Netherwort farm and to plant Netherwort. And but as you saw from the beginning, it doesn't work it doesn't work out very well. Anyway, so I'm going to go do the fishing, and the way that I have been finding all of these fairy souls is from a Mr. Man known by Time Dio. So he is a minister, and so what this does is that his stat is that all stats gained from fairy souls are doubled, and that's why I have so much health. Normally this would be only half, and yeah, so that's a thing. And yeah, so basically the reason that he's all over fairy souls is because a while ago he made a tutorial on how to find every single fairy soul in the entire game, and so yeah, I've just been rewatching that 8 million times and then actually doing it. And yeah, and so that's how I've found all of this stuff. I'm gonna link the video in the description below if you are curious on how to do it. Otherwise, you can just go on YouTube.com and then search Time Dio Fairy Souls. So yep, that's pretty much that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go do the fishing now.